You ever wonder how racers keep their bike looking good as well as functioning good on the track? Well, in this speech, we were going to show you how to do so. First thing I like to do when it comes to riding or just racing in general, once your bike gets dirty and it's time to clean it and keep it and wash it, you want to pull it outside and you want to take your seat off. You're going to want to pull the old air filter out, which is under the seat. This keeps everything from going in your engine. You want to take this out and you're going to want to put this boot inside your seat, and this keeps the water out. As well as you're going to want to put these exhaust plugs in your exhaust. I have two because I have two exhausts, but these keep water out of the exhaust because it runs downhill in your engine. You want to keep water out of your engine at all costs. Next thing I like to do is I like to get the bike completely wet. You want to get as much dirt and grime off the bike as you can before you start using your hands and brushes, because you will scratch it with all the stuff, with all the rocks and dirt, everything on it. So what I like to do, I like to use a high pressure washer. I'll spray the entire bike off, getting all the nooks, crannies, everything underneath. You sometimes want to turn it on sideways to get everything off the bike. Next thing I like to do, take a liberal amount of soap and soak the entire bike up, head to toe. Then I'll actually take the same pressure washer and I'll spray it off again. This will ensure that you have all the loose dirt on the outside off. You want to get that off before you start brushing. Next, I will again soap it up and use brushes, mitts, anything you can find to get inside as well as underneath the bike. You want no dirt left on this thing. After that, I will bring it inside. You can do this outside as well, but I'll use compressed air as well as rags to dry the bike off, make sure that, and to ensure there's no water anywhere on it. One thing you want to do is you want to take the seat off and make sure you get all the water out from inside the bike. This will ensure you have no water in your exhaust or in your air boot. After that, when it comes to high maintenance, I like to change my oil. Now, I use synthetic blend oil. You can use whatever oil your bike calls for. It all just depends what kind of engine and how hot it's going to run. As well as oil, you can change your oil filter. I haven't changed my oil filter on this bike yet, but you're supposed to. I just haven't yet. Usually, you're supposed to change it 1 to 3 rides or 1 to 3 oil changes. But every third oil change, you want to change it. After you do that, I like to take the air filter, the old air filter out. When you take it out, you want to wash it, or if you have a new one, you can use a new one. But I will get a new air filter. This is not really clean, but you want to use a clean air filter, and you want to use liberal amounts of air filter oil. This is not just regular engine oil. This is special made for your air filters. Now you want to spray liberal amounts on the air filter, and use your hands to work it in very well. It don't matter if you get some inside the boot. All it ensures is that the dirt sticks to it and does not go in the engine. I like to use grease around the rim of my air filter to make sure none goes behind it. That's just my opinion. You don't have to do that, but I heard a lot of racers will. After that, I like to use this stuff called SC1. This is a coating that goes on the plastics. This will ensure, not really ensure, but it will keep dirt from sticking to it, sticking to the actual plastics themselves. It's almost like wax, but it's for plastics. I spray this under the fenders as well as everywhere on the bike to make it a lot easier when it comes to washing again. As well as that, I use a lot of tire shine as well as WD-40 for my engine, just to ensure that no dirt sticks to it. When it comes to the chain, you want to use a good amount of chain oil to you want to use good amounts of chain oil to make sure the chain does not seize up, because if it does seize up and it does break, it can get stuck in your case or it can get stuck in your sprocket, which can result in injury or even death. That's about all when it comes to high maintenance to a bike. I hope this video helps you understand what it takes to maintain one of these, just like the racers and pro riders do. Thank you.